In this clip, we're going to learn how to prepare and cook a live lobster. The lobster we have here is in and around 1.5 pounds in weight. Please refer to the book for cooking times. I'm going to cook this lobster for around 5 to 6 minutes. We're going to cook them in boiling water. It's essential that we add a good pinch of salt to the water. Before we put the lobster into the pan, we need to dispatch him, and that's going to be a very simple process. Just in the centre of the lobster's head, there's a little cross. And what we're going to do is take a good sharp knife and just plunge it into the lobster's head. This will dispatch him and release any pain before we put him into the pot. Just a couple of seconds in there and we can take that out. And now we just want to put the lobster into the boiling water. We're going to pop the lid on as soon as it goes in. Being careful not to get burned. So we're going to cook him sort of 5 to 6 minutes and then we'll have a look. Now that our lobster has cooled down sufficiently, we're going to remove the meat from him. Very simple procedure. We're going to start just by removing the claws. And now what we want to do is to split our lobster in half. So just starting at the head, just put our knife in. Good bit of pressure, and again turn it around and work our way towards the tail. Open them up like so. So the first thing we want to do is remove the tail meat. So just grab a hold and pull that out. Just inside these tails you'll find the intestinal tract, which needs to be removed. So we just pull that out and discard. Place that to the side. Same procedure, the other half of the lobster. Again, just looking for any little pieces of that intestinal tract. We're going to retain our shell for presentation purposes later on, so we can place that to the side. The next thing we have to do now is remove the meat from the claws. So the first thing to do is get rid of those bands. Our claw will give us meat from all 3 sections, so the first thing is to break those 3 sections apart. We'll proceed with the bottom end of the claw. And what we must do is open up the claw and turn this left and right and give it a little pull to remove the cartilage from the centre. And then with our knife, we just want to crack the shell and carefully remove the meat from the claw. We'll do the same with the other claw. And again, just might take a little bit of persuading and very gently just remove that meat, trying to keep it as intact as possible. We will also retain the shells for our stock pot later on. Just going to move on to the extra little knuckles, and it's just a case of just trying to push the meat from those shells. Just push those little nuggets all the way through. And there we have all the meat removed from our lobster, and it's ready for the next step in the cooking process.